Ah, so you've found yourself in quite the predicament, now haven't you? Stealing from the good people of Fontaine. Such a serious accusation. And yet, you stand here, in front of me, the Hydro-Archon herself, accused of such a crime, accepting the trial with almost no hesitation. How intriguing. But the question still remains. Are you truly guilty? Or have you been, say, framed? There's only one way to find out, my dear. Welcome to your trial. You are said to have stolen from the citizens of Fontaine. The evidence is compelling, and the witnesses are confident in their claims. But, as we know, in Fontaine, justice must be fair. The truth must be uncovered. After all, it is my responsibility to determine whether you are truly guilty, or if some other hand has played this game. So, thief, did you steal, or is there something more to this story? Ah, I see. A noble defense if I've ever heard one. But you do realize that the stakes are high. The people of Fontaine, they demand justice. The question is, will you be able to prove your innocence? Or will you be swept away by the tide of suspicion? If you truly are innocent, you must prove it to me. So tell me this, what would a person like you want with the money or valuables of Fontaine's citizens? What would drive you to steal from the very people you live amongst? Go on, tell me, why? Interesting story, but it doesn't quite add up. If you are innocent, then you must have a very good reason for being so, nervous. Or perhaps you've been framed? Has someone else used you as a pawn in their own game? Now tell me, who would want to frame you? Who stands to gain from your downfall? You see, in Fontaine, no one is above the law, not even those who hold the title of Archon. But I must admit, I do have my suspicions. It is quite possible that you have been framed. But it's not enough to simply claim innocence. I will need proof. I will need your trust and cooperation if you wish to escape this mess. It's time for a test. A test of your character. It's simple, really. Answer me truthfully, and you may yet leave this trial with your reputation intact. But don't even think of lying in the face of a god. What would you do if you had the power to turn the tide of this trial, to wash away the evidence that stands against you? What would you do? Would you use such a power to escape the consequences of your action? Be careful, my dear. The waters here in Fontaine are not so easily controlled. Even the Hydro-Archon cannot bend the flow of justice to her personal desires. If that were possible, then maybe. But if you truly believe you were framed, if you can prove your innocence, I may yet find a way to help you. Tell me, what makes you so certain that you didn't steal? What evidence do you have that someone else set you up? Well, it seems the oratrice agrees with an innocent verdict. I am quite glad. I very much like you. Now, don't worry. I will have someone find the true criminal. And when they do, Fontaine's justice will be swift. For now, you have proven your innocence in my eyes. You may go, but remember this moment. The tides of justice are ever in motion, and even the smallest ripple can create a storm. Go now, and be grateful that the Hydro-Archon herself has seen fit to your pardon today.